Yep, we're going. Nope, there we go.
There
Now we're
we
live.
go. Hi,
Hi!
everyone. Yay. It's
Oh
been
my
a week.
Jesus.
Oh my
It's
God.
been a something. It's been a something. I'm not quite sure about a week, but it's definitely been a something.
hmm Between work that we're not going to talk about because work, we like our jobs. Um,
Because this will be the one day that my boss decides I'm gonna check and see what she's doing and what she does on this, and I'll be mid rant.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, yeah, it's one of those things, but you know what? Tomorrow's a new day. It's all good.
New people to murder?
New bodies to hide.
Mm. Actually, as like for at least on my end of things, I'm having the exact opposite problem. I'm not so much trying to kill everybody. I'm actually like looking for people to come in because my shift has been so boring.
Oh no.
Yeah. And it's like the one thing I've said, sorry if that was really noisy, but yeah. The one thing I've always said is the worst part about the graveyard shift is A, not being shot, and B, staying awake.
hmm
Admittedly, the not being shot has been a more recent thing. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So
Ooh, can we carry on from last week just for like 2 seconds so I can be killed again?
I'm not sure what that is. I apparently forgot to turn the sound off on my phone. My
Awesome.
bad. So glad that kind of. Oh, Joanna sent me a message. Thanks, Joanna.
Live.
Until 6. So get your butt in here. Too bad.
So guess who I got to meet on Sunday?
Who?
I got to meet the boyfriend.
Uh-oh. Okay, we're gonna be killed that way. Okay, I'm cool with
Yeah.
that. I thought it was gonna be something else.
No, no, I'm a die. You'll be fine. So good.
Yeah, because I promised your kid tattoos.
Nah.
See, I'm officially
Uh,
the cool friend
dude, I'm
thing.
gonna let her meet Holly Black on Sunday. You can't beat that right now. That's all good. She's gotta wait for the
Right
tattoos.
now, you're right. You're right. Right now, I cannot beat it. But when I send money to start her tattoo fund, and then find a way to get over there and take her to her first tattoo, we'll see who wins.
Until the
Because
needle
you
hits her,
sure as
and then
hell
she'll be a
won't
big
go.
crybaby. She'll cry. She'll be like, I don't want it anymore.
Yeah, that's what I thought
Determined.
too. That's what I thought too. And then this happened, and then the other one that I can't show you because it's on my leg.
Mm. So yeah, he's a nice boy. He's a tall
Aww.
boy, very very tall. Quite a handsome boy, clean cut, nice hair, clean, doesn't smell. And he thought I was gonna kill him.
Aww.
As I said, he's got a job, he's doing okay in school. I'm like, you know what? Whatever. It's got to happen sometime. I mean, 14, well, nearly 14 is just a little earlier than I would like. But whatever. She could do worse. Exactly, Janie. She could do worse. And considering all I have to do is sort of look at him and he goes, ooh, I'm okay with that at the moment. So the battle now is that I've got to clean the house because I have a feeling he's going to be spending a bit of time here. So, cleaning.
It's the only problem is like your husband's gonna be like, you don't even clean for me. Why are you cleaning for this random boy?
Because this random boy has people I don't know, and his mum will probably come pick him up, and she's probably going to want to come in the house, and I don't want to be judged by people who don't know me.
I judge you. I judge you all the time. Not about your house, because
No,
yeah, that's stupid.
other things. Yeah,
Yes.
just everybody ignore the background. There is no background because I haven't cleaned my kitchen yet, but it
There
will
is
happen.
no spoon.
That's clean washing in the thing. It's not dirty. Oh,
I'm
I gotta
pretty
clean
sure
it.
if anyone actually tunes in right now and like it sits there and critiques your background, I mean, come on. I've got a grill behind me, okay?
Yeah, but it's a clean grill. I mean, what have I got? I got
Okay.
a tea towel. I got a bunch of shit on my counter, probably cookbooks and crap. I don't even want to think about what that is, but I think it's like the toaster and a whole bunch of random crap.
It looks like a trash can.
What is it? No, it's the toaster.
Oh, okay. Well, then. See, no, I've got a plan because if anyone starts critiquing or judging the background, I'll go, look, Kitty!
Oh, hang on. No, that's the kettle. The kettle, the toaster,
Okay, Belinda, you're not
something
supposed to
with
critique your own background.
knives on the wall.
Not wait, are the knives meant to be there, or did you just throw them at your husband and miss?
No, no, there's actually like a knife caddy up there.
Ah, okay. I like my
Was
story better.
it was there when we got here. That's fine. It's weird. The house was built by British people. You can't fix that. So, oh, look at that.
I have a cat climbing on me. He thinks he's a parrot, hence his name.
Aww. Have my butt, Mum. Have my butt.
That's how he sleeps. Like I have to sit here and cup his butt, and then he falls asleep. Give him a minute. He will.
Oh my goodness. So yes, what have I got? I got last final things tomorrow, work. Then Saturday, I have trying to fit in as much Father's Day crap as I possibly can, even though Father's Day is Sunday here. And then Brisbane Writers Festival. Yay! So
Yay!
excited. So yeah, my
Yay!
writers group is doing a was it a 2 hour slot, which is one of the biggest slots they've got for anybody. So dude. Yeah, it's in a building I haven't been in before, so I'm really hoping that I get to the green room on time, because if not, I get lost. Um,
You get lost never. Hey, I've been attacked by pine straw.
Yay! Yeah, so hopefully there's cool people in the green room, because I met Tara Moss last week. Well, didn't meet her, but I sat next to Tara Moss, and then hubby threw a tantrum right in front of Tara Moss.
Like you
Great
do.
way to make a first impression. So I'm leaving the familiar at home this time, and I'm going by myself. So cross fingers that works. Our group is going out to dinner afterwards, but I'm just going to come home because otherwise I'll be out till midnight and trying to get home on the bus by myself at midnight. Let's not.
Yeah, that just screams disaster.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, not happening. I'm going straight home afterwards, which is going to be a bit of a bummer, but whatever. And then Sunday, I'm taking Kiddo and her friend to go and meet Holly Black and Cassandra Clare.
Cool.
And I'm happy about that. Even though the little brat decided that she's going to go and she's going to book tickets for the event beforehand. So she's going to be there anyway. So we don't even need to like do anything. We just got to meet her there. So my awesome mum status has now gone to, oh, thanks. Meh.
See, that's why I'm still gonna be. I may as well be an aunt at this point because saying cool friend isn't it just isn't good enough. I'm the cool aunt.
There's an age difference. Cool aunt works.
Exactly. I'm the cool aunt.
Hmm. Except you want to say aunt, not aunt,
I'm sorry.
because
I'm the cool
aunt
aunt.
aunt in Australia is a six-legged thing that bites.
Well, it's the same thing here, but still. My hair says six.
It does.
My hair's curling and says six. Subliminal message. Is it
Maybe.
is it a thing from Satan? I have a cat on my keyboard.
Hi, Daddy. Stan.
Satan! I mean,
Stan.
Stan! Not Stan! Anything but Stan! Alright, let's get rid of our subliminal message. I am more powerful than Satan.
So the other cool thing that happened to me this week, I got a copy of a book in the mail from Hachette Australia. Yay! So it
Yay!
is Hello, Goodbye, and Everything in Between by Jennifer E. Smith. And I was looking forward to this. I didn't know if I'd get a copy, and I got a copy, and I'm a happy lady.
Yay!
So if you ever need a smushy, gushy, sweet book just to break the stuff like the reading rut, Jennifer E. Smith is really good for that. She has really long titles though. It's like
Compensation.
the statistical probability of falling in love.
Compensation for having no penis.
Well, maybe, but I don't know. But the books are really, really, it's basically brain fluff. But I love a bit of brain fluff occasionally because it's just like sometimes you just need something that's not
You are a bit of brain fluff.
permanently.
Well, while we're on the topic of books, I feel like I should throw this in. We kind of talked a little bit about the hangout that I was attending earlier, which I didn't get to catch much of it, unfortunately. They run like once a month, and it's called Chaos, Kaos, because Keith and Olivier. And they're actually really funny. They're really funny from what I've seen. One of them is, hang on, there. Anyway, one of them is a death expert, I think. I'm not exactly sure. Olivier's not, I'm not very familiar with him. But Keith is a good friend of mine. He's been doing music, and I've followed him for years now. Sorry, something popped up, and I was like, what the? Okay. Anyway, um, but they have been doing this live hangout once a month, and I finally caught it. Finally. And they have been just hysterical. So if you ever get a chance, I highly recommend going and watching it. I don't know when the next one's going to be, but you can find Keith Clark on Facebook. And he's also just released a new ebook, and it's completely free. And it is called Gen X Marks the Spot, Be the Hero in Your Own Story.
Hmm.
And it's geared towards Generation X, which, for those of you that don't know what Generation X is, it's anyone born between 1961 and 1981. So I don't
Oh,
qualify.
miss it by this much.
I know, right? But I may still get it just because. But he went from doing he has had a lot of shit happen in his life. I don't even know the full extent of it because we kind of fell out of contact for a little while. But he went from being, I think, in human resources, and he was making good money, and he was married and yada yada. Not necessarily the perfect life, but a relatively good one. And
Hmm.
then everything kind of crumbled, and it made him kind of reevaluate his life of what exactly is happiness. What exactly, is it having enough money? Because is money actually happiness? Not really. And he kind of reevaluated everything. You'll have to excuse the flies. We've got cat food behind me.
Fly food.
Yeah, but he kind of reevaluated everything, and he quit his job, and he is now doing life coaching, which I think is really cool. Um, and there was one night, I feel like I kind of have to throw this out there as well. One night he and I were talking, and I just kept telling him, I'm miserable. I am absolutely miserable. I can't. It seems like I'm losing my mind and yada yada. And he went, I've noticed a thing or two about you. You're never happy unless you're writing, so start writing. And I was like, well, the only thing is I write, but then like I look at the views on my blog and all of this stuff, and he said, and it was so harsh, but I needed to hear it. He's like, look, you're writing for a bunch of Facebook likes. Quit writing for them. Write for you. And I went, huh, you know what? Like I was geared up to be offended, and then I went, you know what? He's right. So
Middle finger to the rest of us, just do it for you.
exactly, and so that was really cool. But yeah, so if you're in the mood to read the book, even if you're not Generation X, I say go and check it out. Again, Keith Clark, life coach. You can find him on Facebook.
Mm-hmm. Can't believe I miss it by like 11 months. I don't want to be Gen Y. Gen Y sucks, man.
Yeah.
I have to be Gen X because I freaking hate Gen Ys. They're dipshits. They're annoying.
Amen. Because this is the generation where everything pretty much changed.
Yeah. Nah. I'm still trying to get over the fact that, teachers still think it's acceptable for kids to just bring their phones to school and they put like all the work up on the board and the kids don't even have to write it down. They've just got to take a photo of it. Since when is that learning? And don't even
Well,
get me started on the stupid, like the subject selection evening we went to for the kiddo recently. They're all like, oh, they've all got to have their own laptop, blah, 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 because if they don't have their own laptop, they'll have to share. Well, shit. That's going to be terrible. Oh my god, they might have to socialize. Oh no, I better buy my kid a laptop.
well, it's like we sorry. I was actually, ironically enough, I was telling Keith, hey, I just plugged you. I was going to invite him because I think it would be cool to have like our hangout crossover. So I'm
Absolutely.
trying to weave like everything together. Excuse me. And yeah, so I was telling him, hey, we plugged you, so I'm hoping he'll be like, oh, that's really nice, and then he'll plug us, and then we'll have a crossover, and then fan fiction will happen, and we'll get a fandom going, and it'll be great.
I'm really trying not to face plant right now because I got myself a new craft tool, and I think that would kind of hurt if I accidentally had that in my hand when I tried to face palm.
Little bit. I mean, unless you want to go for facepalm lobotomy.
Yeah, I picked it apart.
Lobotomy live on air. This is how you do it.
Yeah, so apparently it's only supposed to be used for like pulling the little bits out when you do like a die cut, but I've been using it to do, what do they call it? Paragamo, something like that? I don't know. Like you use parchment paper and you make impressions on it and stuff, and yeah. Put it down before I
I
choke myself with it.
I thought we were still talking about lobotomies. So yeah, that's why I didn't say anything.
Tomato, tomato. Let me just.
So okay, so speaking of anatomy, real quick, I'm a little worried about myself.
Do we need to call a doctor?
Doctor, doctor, who? Sorry, I saw the opportunity and I took it. That depends. Are we talking 10, 11, or 12?
Ah. Continue.
Okay, so um, Yeah, I'm friends with everybody on that's on here right now. Sorry for anyone who's viewing who isn't my friend, but you can go find it on Instagram or Twitter. Um, so you've all seen, yes, my Coke magically refills itself. But you've all seen the drawing that I recently did,
Yeah.
the anatomically correct heart, which I am so proud of. Oh my God, I didn't trace it, I drew it.
Awesome.
And there's a rose wrapped around it. And then I kind of sat back and I went, how is it that I can draw an anatomically correct heart, but I can't draw a rose?
I don't know.
I can't do roses.
It's all organic matter. It really doesn't make any sense, does it?
No, and the heart, by all stretch of the imagination, is like way more complicated. You'll have to
Yeah.
excuse me. Weather's changing, so sinuses, and yeah, it's nasty. I'm really sorry.
And I'm still kicking the cough, so yeah, we're all sick.
In the head? Well, yeah, where else are your sinuses? Don't answer that.
Yeah, nothing quite like having your area manager turn up when you're still sick enough that you're wearing the medical mask to work. And he's like, "Oh, what happened to you?" I'm like, "My daughter gave me her cold. Can you cut my head off and keep it in your pocket till it's better?" And he's like, because that's
Yeah,
of course what my family used to say. Oh, just cut it off, stick it in your pocket till it's better.
well, that's like in my family, like you'll hear everyone walk around and and then you'll hear, "Could you just shoot me in the head?" Actually, I'm pretty sure if you shot me, there'd be nothing but mucus. There'd be no blood. There'd be a little bit of brain matter because my family, and you know, mucus.
Oh my goodness. Okay, hang on. I want to show
But
you if you. I want to see if Instagram will show up on here eventually. Okay, continue.
okay, but anyway, so it's really weird. I was actually looking because I had to do a reference drawing because strangely enough, I don't have the heart memorized.
That's the picture. No, 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 no.
Yeah. But anyway, so yeah, I had a really weird, profound moment while I was drawing, and I kind of feel like I need to share because it kind of weirded me out. But I was actually looking at the draw of a heart when I was drawing, and I noticed something really bizarre. Have you ever actually looked at the heart? Like
No.
truly looked at it?
Mm-mm.
It's this weird, complicated mass of muscles and veins and arteries and all of that, and it's all bundled together. And yet, it's so. I mean, it's not that big. It is a very relatively small organ, and yet it powers everything. So I was like, it's kind of a weird life thing. It doesn't matter how small you think you are, whatever. Your role could be so much bigger in the grand scheme of things. You just don't realize it. Like, does is the heart aware of how much power it has?
I don't know. There used to be a joke kicking around with like, "Oh, I'm the heart. I'm the most important thing," and the brain's like, "Well, I hate to tell you this, but no, I'm the most important thing." Blah 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 blah. And then the asshole said, "Well, I'll close up and we'll all see who's the most important thing."
That's true. I'm so glad you took my really deep thing and made it an asshole joke. I appreciate that. But no, anyway, so then I was looking and like the veins on it, and I actually you can see how much detail I paid to those in the drawing. But in the drawing, like, let me see. Sorry, I can't talk and find things at the same time. There we go. Okay, so in the drawing, you can see how I focused on the veins and everything. Sorry about the mess on my phone. but it was like as I was drawing it, it looked like cracks rather than veins, and I went, you know, that's kind of like life too. They they look like little cracks. If you make another asshole joke, I'm going to kill you. But they
You just did it for yourself, honey.
they look like I can't think of another word now. What's a synonym for crack? And don't say heroin.
Praising faults.
There we go. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, it looks like it's been broken.
Mm.
Ha. And I was like, the heart is a very flawed thing. There's no part of it that is just smooth. There's no part of it. Every part of it looks like it's been cracked. Or you'll have this very smooth, expansive muscle, and then it's broken up by these veins, just like tree branches. And it's like, without those little cracks in the really smooth, nice looking muscle, the heart couldn't survive. It's supplying itself, weirdly enough. And it's like, it's kind of like when you have your heart broken or when you have all these horrible tragedies, we all say, oh, it feels like my heart's broken. And you kind of need those to be a functioning human being. And it doesn't kill you. I mean, I guess it could, but you need them. Every single crack to your heart, every time you get a broken heart, it is essential. So it
Hmm.
was really profound. And then I sat there and went, I wonder if the heart is aware that I'm drawing it. It's odd.
I'm sure the heart's there just going dum 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 dum.
Dum dum, dum dum, dum dum. It must have known I was talking to you today.
Nah.
But
Hey,
yeah,
you
so that's what happened.
you want to see something else cool that they're doing at the Brisbane Writers Festival this week?
What?
For the first few days of the festival, they aim at mostly at school kids and younger kids and things like that to try and get them interested in words and English and writing and stuff like that. So this is a picture of a little kid at the table making a possum mask thanks to possum magic,
Yay, possum magic.
which is a book that I sent Jackie for her daughter when was it when she was born? Or not
Yeah.
soon, or not too far after.
No, it
And she
was, I
loves that
had the
book.
book before I had her.
Yeah. So I loved that book when I was a kid. Kiddo loved that book when she was a kid. Your kiddo now loves that book when she was a kid. And hopefully she'll love it into adulthood. And it just hit, I can't remember what it was, 30-year anniversary, something like that. I think I sent you the 25th anniversary edition.
I think so.
Yeah, so it's now gone to 30-year anniversary edition.
No, that means I have to accept the fact that my child's 5 again. I don't like that.
Mine's turning 14 on Monday.
Yes, but it's okay because you're older than me. It's okay.
14! 14! Oh my God. I'm gonna be 33 this year, damn it. That's a big number.
Yeah, you're old.
I know. You should see all these grey hairs. They're terrible.
I was talking to my mom the other day, or actually, no, this morning. My days run together because I work graveyards.
Yeah.
Anyway, so my last night could be everyone else's this morning. It's weird, but yeah. But yeah, I was talking to my mom this morning, actually this morning, and I just kind of sat back and I went, I remember when your kid was like 3 and was still running around, getting on your nerves, and because of the whole Monday night chat thing, or Friday, yeah, Monday night chat.
Hmm.
And then I remember moving up to like 5 or 6 or whatever when she's learning how to read. And I remember you like calling me on AIM, weirdly enough, and
Yeah.
letting her read a poem to me at some point.
Hmm.
And then we all used to do hangman so we could teach her how to read and how to spell and all this stuff.
Yeah.
And now she's like about to turn 14. So it's like, no.
Or the extra added scary thing. The kids that used to live next door to me in Caboolture, I met them while they were still one. I used to change their nappies, or their diapers, as you would call them. And I'm about to go and get my Anita Blake books back from them at their work. So
No.
that's a bit of a jump. Just a little.
That's okay. The girl that I used to babysit, when I was like 13, and I want to say she was like 10, I think. She's much younger than me, but I'm not exactly sure by how much. She just had a baby.
Mm-hmm. It rocks your world, doesn't it? And you're like, when did this happen? No!
Hell, my kid's gonna be 6 this year.
I know. I know. Just stop. Stop time. Stop.
Look, I told you to quit growing, and I told you that you wouldn't listen. I have a ringlet. That's gross. Ew. Ew. I have that
Um,
hair that women kill for, the perfect fucking ringlets and shit, and I'm like, ew, gross.
Women pay good money to have that shit put in their hair.
Yeah, exactly. And actually, my boss's daughter and I were having that discussion because she's got that typical Indian, like actual Indian
Wave.
wave and curl, and she goes and has hers straightened and chemically straightened and all this stuff. And we kind of looked at each other and we went, we have the hair that women would kill for, and we're sitting here working our damnedest to get it out.
Out, out, damn spot.
Will I ever be able to wash this from my hands? That's exactly what it's like being in the shower when you have really thick hair.
Mm-hmm. Not that I can actually relate to that. Kiddo can relate to that because she's got her grandmother's hair. Not for me. It's dead straight. I can I can actually wet my hair, put mousse through my hair, and I'm not talking about mousse. I'm talking product mousse, um, and then put it in rollers and sleep in it. Take it out, not brush it, and it will be out of my hair in an hour. Gravity sucks, man.
I
And I
wouldn't
don't have
know.
that much hair. It's light, it's thin, it's straight. It's annoying.
Well, it's like when Jordan cut my hair. I mean, I held, because, my hair used to be ridiculously long, like down to my ass, which just blows my mind now. But when she cut my hair, it looked like I was holding an animal pelt. Like I was actually holding someone's tail. And I just looked at it and went, oh my God, this came off of my head? What the hell? And it looks like fur. And yeah, I've got very thick hair. Very.
And
It's
then there's those
ridiculous.
of us like us and they go, stop complaining.
Yeah. It's like when I was in yeah, Nashville, well, Illinois, either one. And Janie's hair looks really thick, but it's actually really thin. And then you wet it, and then it's like it just thins out. And I was like, how you do that? That's magic. And then she's kind of looks at mine, and I actually went, no, you want to see a trick? And I let my hair get really, really wet, and then I kind of did this number and scraped it backwards. And of course, there's a shower going, and all you hear is as all the water that was in my hair hits the floor. And she's like, what the hell?
Debbie's
Because
lots
my
of it.
hair, it's like I actually saw a BuzzFeed video. I love BuzzFeed, I really do. The BuzzFeed video was talking about problems only like girls with thick hair will understand, and one of them was the hair dryer. Oh my God, hair dryers are the bane of my existence. because I need the power, like even with short hair, I need the power of a small country to even come close to drying it.
And it takes so long. I mean, mine's really, really thin, but it still takes a while to dry, which is really, really frustrating.
Yes, yes, it is.
Sorry, I'm getting private messaged on Facebook. I should really have turned it off, but
Is it
yeah.
your mommy?
No, it's not my mummy. It's one of the girls that I changed the nappies of who I'm going to go see on Monday.
I'm actually surprised that your mom isn't here. Like, has your mom made a show yet?
I don't think so. I think she's still going through radiation treatment, so she probably won't make it for a little while yet.
It's so weird because we figured out of everybody, your mom was going to be the one to show up.
It's alright. All good.
Yeah, for those
Mm.
of you that don't remember the old PQRN days, we had a problem of every time we try to record, we had to shut down everything because if we didn't, because like I said before, we had the GoPro, which means every noise that comes through on either one of our computers would come through on the recording. Well, one of us was doofus and left our Facebook open or whatever, and we were constantly getting messaged by Belinda's mom. Hey, what are you doing? We're recording. Oh, well, I found this link that I thought you would like. It's a really nice story. So, yeah, that's, and she was at every show, and it was, yeah, I love your mom.
Absolutely. Uh,
Kind of felt like I was adopted there for a little while because she would come to me, and you were like, why didn't she come to me?
that's alright. I'm okay with it. Especially considering sometimes it was stuff that I'd rather not know about, and I'm like, ha!
Yeah, but see, that backfired on you because then I just read it out loud to you.
I know, I know.
Funny how that works.
Oh, dear. So yeah. Okay, internet things for this week. Did you see the video of the cat doing the backflip off the thing on the news?
No, no.
Oh my god. Okay. Okay, so they're doing like a rescue pet type segment on, I think it was an Atlanta news program or something. And they're playing with the kitten and they go to the segment and then the cat just totally, literally flips out. So it touches its head and the cat's like, wah! And goes like flip, 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 flip off the table. And luckily it had a leash because it was almost like a bungee cord. So yeah, Mr. Miyagi just didn't quite stick the landing. Who is that? Oh my goodness. Yeah. Also, the Star Wars Facebook page. Um. Okay. Am I working again now? What is going on? I can't hear you. Okay. Where is your audio, love?
Apparently, when I try to send stuff where I'm not actually on the thing, it will mute my audio. I'm trying to send an invitation to Joanna so she'll stop trying to call the group. There she goes. All right, she's in now.
Yay! So,
Joanna, we're live, so make sure you're muted.
what was I talking about? I can't remember.
Oh, Star Wars Facebook page.
Oh yes. They had a pretty nifty answer to someone who's complaining about. I think there's a new female stormtrooper, something or other, and they're like, but she doesn't even look like a girl in her armor. And it's then they like the article that I read went through this whole big thing of, well, if you actually want your armor to protect you, you don't necessarily want to look like a girl because that will put faults in it, and it'll there. She's just a girl wearing armor, and your problem is.
Exactly. Not everyone has to be overly sexualized. It's okay.
Hmm. Exactly. And everyone's like, oh my god, she's so awesome. Blah, 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 blah. I've never watched Game of Thrones. I have no idea.
Okay, so another thing that I found, have you heard about the Australian comedian recreating the celebrity Instagrams?
What's her name?
Celeste Barber.
Not off the top of my head.
Okay, well, there's an Australian comedian who is, wait for it, recreating celebrity Instagram. And basically, she's taking all these celebrity selfies and, like the whole, we're going to pose like seductively while we're getting ready. Or, look, I wake up like this. And
You're right.
she's doing them, but she's not exactly tiny. She's a very average looking female, and it's really cool. I'm trying to see if I can find it. But yeah, she, she's going through and posting these. I actually ended up following her on Instagram because she just cracks my shit up so bad. Where is it? And she's got a challenge going on Instagram right now called Celeste Challenge Accepted. So if anyone wants to try and
So
partake in these challenges of, yeah, there she is. Okay. So just to run down a few of these, this is her most recent one. Let me move the conversation of Keith. So yeah, and then the comment for it is, sticks and stones may break my bones, but waist trainers will fucking kill me. And there's been a few of them that have just been like really funny. Like, here's a diving picture. And yeah, then oh, here's another one. This is probably one of my favorites. There's the original, and there's her version. And yeah, it's just oh, her and Paris Hilton.
Actually, that one's a little hard because in reality, I'm thinking Paris would look a little likely after. In reality, especially after watching some of those episodes of Simple Life.
That's true. And then
That girl's
here's
a hot
another one.
mess.
Here's another one.
Oh God, it's gross to begin with. Oh.
And yeah, she's just, oh my God, she's hysterical. If you want to find her on Instagram, her name is Celeste Barber. And yeah, the thing is Celeste Challenge Accepted. So like I said, if you want to get in on this and you want to post your own little thing, just do that and hashtag Celeste. Yeah.
Oh my God. The thing is, you have to follow the celebrities on Instagram to find the pictures, and
Not
I just don't.
necessarily. Not necessarily, because
What
I mean
is
she
that
does
even?
she
What is
does she
happening in
does
her
post.
chest area?
I think that's her bathing suit. I'm not sure. But yeah, she posts the original picture and then she posts there, and then usually she'll post um let's see, like she'll post hashtags and there's usually the celebrity name in it. But yeah, there's that. And I don't know what's going on with the chest area, but it's happening. And oh, here's Selena Williams. If I can get it to pull up. There it goes. Selena Williams, there's the original, and there's her version.
Not quite kicking it.
Nailed it.
That'll be me later on today trying to bake. Oh my God, man,
Oh,
you set
here's
me a challenge for that. Oh my
no,
God.
here's one. Okay, so here's one of the um let's see. Oh, this is Kim Kardashian. Sleepy time, bedtime. Look how sexy I am. Her version alongside it. So yeah,
Reality.
I saw her. I think it was BuzzFeed. I think I'm not sure. BuzzFeed was talking about her, and yeah, they she's really cool, and she's got like a bunch. Like I can't tell exactly how many kids she has. I don't really know much about her past what I've seen on Instagram, but she let her kid design her hair. So yeah,
Is that brave or just stupid?
I'm thinking brave because it's a little boy with a comb.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, definitely go follow her. I think you will definitely not be disappointed. So I haven't been yet. So yeah, definitely. She seems like a really cool person. I'll have to do more research and find out exactly who she is. So
Okay, and then like the 3.5 seconds I've seen of the VMAs was hilarious. I loved it. It was, what was it? What's her name? Freaking that crazy anaconda chick person
Nicki
thing.
Minaj.
That one. That one. She's like starting to get all up in Miley Cyrus's business, and Miley didn't play. I'm like, dude, that girl actually just freaking did the right thing. She got on with business. She deflected. She didn't do it rudely. She explained herself, and she moved on. And wouldn't it be nice if most celebrities did that? Oh
Well,
my
I mean,
goodness.
I saw one. Janie and I actually had a bit of a discussion about Miley Cyrus the other day. But I saw a post. It was a quote from her where she was talking about Wrecking Ball, which is a horrible song that gets stuck in my head, and I kind of weirdly like it. But she was talking about the symbolism, which is what everyone is kind of completely ignoring here. And everyone's just real quick to go, oh, you're such a whore, you're such a slut. And she's like, no, just because you guys are interpreting it that way doesn't mean that's not what I intended. So look at what I intended before you start throwing your stones, basically. And I mean, other than the fact that she's kind of nuts, she's actually one of the better celebrities, weirdly enough.
I don't know. I don't really see too much of what she does in her day-to-day life because I don't really care. Um, but I just thumbs up for how she handled Nikki because that was entertainment to me. It was like, you tried to start something and you got shut down.
Well, I
That's the
think
way it should
part of the
be.
problem is that Nicki Minaj, and again, I don't actually pay attention to this. Somehow people keep telling me this shit, so that's how I kind of get it. But apparently, Nicki Minaj was supposed to be up for some kind of video award, and she didn't get it. I think it went to Taylor Swift. I'm not sure, but she threw like she's genuinely pissed about it, and I'm like, okay, first of all, your video consisted of nothing more than look at my butt, look at my butt. Yep, my butt's wiggling. Look at my butt. And remixing a song that came out in what, the 80s, early
Yeah.
90s?
So Mix-a-Lot says thank you.
Yeah, I mean, that's not talent. Okay, yeah, a whole
Mm,
bunch of people watched the video because there's a bunch of guys going,
yeah.
just because you have a bunch of views on YouTube or Facebook or whatever does not mean that you have talent.
And being able to jiggle your butt cheeks like that's not a talent. Because only a select few should be seeing that.
Softcore porn.
Hmm.
And
Have
everybody
you
knows that's what
seen
the internet is for.
have you seen II Superwoman II's parents reacting to Anaconda?
No.
Oh my god, you got to do that after we do this. It is freaking hilarious. Superwoman dresses up like both of her parents. So, she spends some time as her mum and some time as her dad. She's Indian. And, the parents are just like, oh, it's about the Jungle Book. Oh, Mowgli, Mowgli, Mowgli. And then Anaconda comes on. And the mum basically spends most of the video going, Lily, Lily, Lily. It's freaking hilarious. And it's just That is exactly how we feel about it, because we're just like, no, no, I don't want to see, I don't want to see.
Since Janie brought it up, and I was actually going to make the point, but yeah, Janie brought it up.
Exactly,
But yeah,
exactly.
you want to see real talent? Watch Ellen DeGeneres try that. Try the Anaconda video. Yeah, oh my God, Ellen DeGeneres. I love that woman.
Absolutely. And did you see that Pink has done her theme song for season 13?
Mm-mm. I did not see
Yeah,
that.
yeah. There's a video up on YouTube. So it's
I don't
awesome.
actually I don't actually like tune in and watch the show when it's on air. I
Me
watch
neither. I'm usually at
I
work.
watch things on YouTube.
Actually, I don't even know whether they show it out here anymore. I haven't looked at a TV guide in months.
I don't watch TV pretty much unless it's like Criminal Minds or NCIS or Forensic Files, and usually Forensic Files comes on when I need to take a nap. Because as much as I love Forensic Files, the guy like okay, I don't know if you've done this, but the guy narrating has one of those voices that just and it's really calming. And then next thing you know,
Oh my god.
and
No,
like
I
Janie didn't believe me. Janie did not believe me. But we were in Nashville and we turned it on, and I was like actively watching it. Next thing I know, I'm going, and she's like, "Let's turn the channel." And I was like, "What? Was I doing it again?" She's like, "Well, it was interesting, but yeah, he's kind of putting me to sleep too."
I don't think I have actually voluntarily turned the TV on to watch TV since I was in Sydney, like 2, 3 weeks ago. That's a really long time. I used to be a TV addict, but then they moved all my TV programs to the times of nights when I'm asleep. And then you can get them on DVD not long after they finished, and now Netflix. So there is no reason to turn TV on at all.
There really isn't. And I mean, if you don't have Netflix, you can always sign up for an Amazon Prime account and get Amazon Instant Video, and there you go. Actually, you can do Amazon Instant Video without getting a Prime account, but Prime gives you basically Netflix stuff, and there's actually things on the Amazon Prime that aren't on Netflix yet.
I know Top Gear's coming back on there,
Mhm.
which is going to cancel
I
out a
have
lot,
I
a
have
lot.
Amazon Prime.
I don't think we can get it in Australia.
Really?
I really don't think we can. Like Netflix only came here in March.
That's true because I remember like what we were still doing PQ. Again, PQRN, and we were talking about, hey, have you seen that? It's on Netflix, but we don't have Netflix. Well, you should get it. No, we don't have Netflix in
They don't
Australia.
let us. They don't let us. And our Netflix like listings, it's so rubbish. Like we have only got like probably not even a tenth of what you guys have got. So everyone's like, oh yeah, just go and watch Game of Thrones on Netflix or whatever the freaking hell program they're watching now. It's like, yeah, we don't have that yet.
Game of,
Movie Tammy, that was alright.
Game of Thrones isn't on Netflix because Netflix had a big falling out with HBO.
Oh, that's right. And they're not getting Hunger Games here either.
Yep, because
Um,
yeah, I don't remember exactly. Janie, I'm not gonna read that just for your sake, but yeah, um, yeah, Netflix used to have like a whole bunch of stuff, but yeah, wanted they wanted way more money, and Netflix went no. So that's one thing I do like about Netflix is they do actually care about their people, the people that are subscribing, that are giving them money, and yeah, they actually want good service and not more money. Which I mean, come on, you've got the entire Tumblr fan base basically on
mhm.
Netflix, so they're rolling in dough just on that alone.
The only thing about the Australian one is they introduced the introductory price, and then the Australian government said, have you actually allowed for the tax? And they're like, no, we didn't think we were going to have to pay tax. It's like, well, you're a company in Australia. You're not iTunes. You must pay tax. So now my membership has gone up 10% thank you, Australian government. I
I
love
know
that.
when it first started off, it was like I don't remember what it was. I think it was like $7, and now, which granted, I have two screen capability with HD, and mine is like $8.99
Mine started out at 15
Holy shit!
a month. Yeah. So anyway, we've got to wrap this up in like 5 minutes because I have to go put money on my credit card so that I can pay for my Netflix. That's one of my jobs today.
Yay!
And it's due in like 2 days, so I need to get my bum in gear badly.
Ha ha.
Yeah. As I said, it's on the list. It's on the list. And I gotta do other crap and oh
I
my
didn't
god, when
actually
am I gonna
see
get it done?
anything written on that list. So it looked like you just waved a blank piece of paper at me, which, yeah. Aw, damn,
I
I was gonna
gotta
make a joke.
see there is writing on it.
Breakfast!
Yep. First thing on the list. So
So yeah,
breakfast.
so yeah, basically now that I found my prop, I can do the joke. So basically, it looked like you just went, look, I have a list. I have a list.
That's a tissue.
A snotty tissue.
At least
Which
you've done.
let's be fair here. That's kind of what it is to do chores.
I know. I know. And cleaning the kitchen is on the list. Cooking is on the list. Reading my stories for the Brisbane Writers Festival is on the list. And doing this is on my list, and I can just about cross it off. So can we finish it so I can cross it off the list?
Well, I suppose we only have 3 minutes left.
Dude. Okay, so thank you to Janie and Joanna and Alvario for coming in with us today, and everybody else who's watching, and I need to cough. I
Thank
hate
you. I'm dying.
Oh, this is so annoying.
This
I'm
just
still reading.
in. Random person online doing a video hangout dies on air.
Don't joke about that. Didn't two like people on news live on air get shot the other day in the US?
We're not talking about that, but yes, that did
Mm.
happen.
Oh, okay. Last 3 minutes. That's bad. Don't do that. Yeah. So apparently, I'm making stuff that's like a macaroon for my cook club video this month.
Which I still want to know who thought it was a good idea to let you do the cooking.
Me.
Well, there's why that explains the bad idea. Because
I got
seriously,
myself I got myself a KitchenAid, and so I told Mandy, and she's like, "Dude, let's do something to use that." I'm like, "Okay." She's like, "Let's do meringue." I'm like, "No."
was that one video where you did the what is it, James Oliver thing?
Oh, the Jamie Oliver, yeah. Hubby's face was so funny when when I did that. He's like, I was like,
Which
"Dude, I've
we
done
couldn't
this
see that
before."
part.
I know. But it was like, yeah.
But yeah. So yeah, if you guys happen to be really bored and you want to see Belinda do crazy shit other than here, you can always go check out her cook club.
Yeah, on what is it? / Marianne DePierre, something like that. I don't know. It's on there somewhere.
What a great way to advertise yourself. You were so good at this.
Do you not want people seeing how bad I cook?
I want people to see how bad you cook, so I'll be sure to post a link somewhere.
Oh God, here we go. Yeah, I'm so glad that pavlova had a presentation side and a not presentation side. Look, it's so pretty, and in the back it's like,
Yeah, you showed me pictures of that, and it's like one side looks really pretty, like you see like kind of like a magazine, and then the other side was like someone had vomited all over it.
That's why you show the pretty side to the camera. And then at the back it's like not pretty at all. But that's the bit you eat.
Yep, that's the part you start with, because the one that looks like it's been et once, that's the good one.
Yeah. Anyway, it is literally an hour. Yay! Okay.
Yay!
Bye, everyone. I need to cross this off the list and go get shit done. Bye.
If you talk any faster, we're gonna be here forever. Bye!